Hello, my name is Emma, and welcome to Design Patterns in Minutes by dpatterns.com. Today, we're exploring the Mediator design pattern, a pattern that helps objects communicate with each other without being directly connected. Imagine you're in a busy office. Instead of every employee constantly talking to everyone else and creating chaos, all communication goes through a project manager. The manager receives updates, makes decisions, and passes messages to the right people. That's exactly what the mediator pattern does in software. It introduces a central object, the mediator, that coordinates interaction between other objects. In many programs, components often end up knowing too much about each other. One button calls methods on a dialog box, which updates a data field, which notifies another class, and suddenly everything is tangled together. If you change one thing, you risk breaking many others. The mediator pattern fixes this by moving the communication logic into a single place. With this pattern, each component doesn't talk to others directly. Instead, it communicates with the mediator. The mediator decides what should happen next. This makes your code easier to maintain because components don't depend on each other. They only depend on the mediator. Here's a practical example. Imagine a user interface with a login form, a username field, a password field, and a login button. Normally, these elements would all talk to each other. The button might check if the fields are filled, or the fields might enable or disable the button. With the mediator pattern, you move this logic into a mediator object, which knows when to enable or disable the button based on what's happening in the fields. The main benefit of the mediator pattern is reduced coupling. It keeps your components simple, focused, and reusable. They don't need to know about each other's internals. They just follow a common communication rule defined by the mediator. This pattern also makes it easy to change the way components interact. You can modify or replace the mediator without touching the components themselves. That means more flexibility and fewer side effects when your system evolves. You'll often see the mediator pattern used in user interfaces, chat systems, and air traffic control simulations, anywhere multiple entities need to coordinate without chaos. To summarize, the mediator pattern centralizes communication between components, reducing dependencies and keeping your code clean, organized, and easy to extend. Thank you for listening to Design Patterns in Minutes with me, Emma. For full explanations, diagrams, and code examples, visit dpatterns.com.